An excerpt from one of my favorite Christmas carols. What can I give him, poor as I am? If I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet what I can, I give him, give my heart. Welcome to Inspo with Eno. Today I give you my heart and reflections on the impact we have on others through the story of Duro, a man with a unique perspective on life. Duro, the unsung soul at the table. Please take a seat as we delve into today's podcast titled, What Are You Bringing to the Table? How are you doing today? If all is going well for you, I am so happy for you. I encourage you to enjoy your well-deserved good time. If things are rocky, please don't lose hope. Hang in there. It won't last forever. And if you don't know where to place your feelings, I encourage you to breathe. God is not done with you. Quitting or suicide is not the solution. I invite you to join me on this table. Be my guest. I hope you're comfortably seated as I share a little story with you. At first glance, you would run away presuming Duro to be a madman, but within minutes, you will appreciate his unique attributes. I was so used to seeing Duro in dirty clothes that I couldn't help but admire the hero in Duro the day he wore his suit. He saw our surprised look and gave us all a full showdown as he turned around gently and we all clapped for him. He even knotted a tie. We asked him if it was his birthday. Duro was a young man I knew as a child. He roamed the streets, eating leftover food and accepted old clothes with gratitude from his benefactors. He'd dance when happy, bringing joy to those around him despite being labeled as unstable. Duro's gratitude was the icing on the cake, so it was easy to decipher when he was down. And it wasn't strange to see the women go to the nearby hospital for medical help when they noticed Duro was very gloomy. And everyone would be happy again once they see that Duro is his lively self after getting medical attention. Some years later, Duro passed on. The men, women, and children cried when the news of Duro's demise broke out. After Duro's passing, the community realized how much they missed his presence. He may not have brought grand things, but his joy, gratitude, and acceptance inspired others. As kids, he helped us pick out our balls that fell into the gutters so we could wash it and continue playing. He also warded off unfriendly strangers who tried to sneak into our compound. Today, I realize that Duro brought a lot to the table. He brought a lot to the community's table despite his physical and medical challenges. Duro was always willing to share his biscuit with any child who asked. But of course, we would end up saying thank you because of his dirty appearance. Today I asked myself, what are you bringing to the table? Is it positivity, kindness, or a listening ear? Some people don't like to ask this question. However, it is an unavoidable question we need to ask ourselves. Like Duro, we can all make a difference in small yet significant ways. However, I need to know how many of us are even at the table. I mean, are you still at the table? Are you still present with your spirit, soul, and body? Or are you a fair weather guest at the table, fully present when the table is loaded with delicacies? If you are at the table, then let's focus on bringing value, joy, and gratitude to those at the table. Duro's story teaches me that our presence and actions matters. Let's strive to make a positive impact. Just like Duro, it doesn't cost much to make a good impact on others either. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to figure it all out before you give that perfect touch to those on your table. Rather, you need to be very present at the table to make that indelible impact on others. Take a pause. Look at your hand. Just like God asked Moses what he had in his hand. What do you have in your hand? Ponder on this question as I recite the lines of my favorite carol again. What can I give him? For as I am, if I were a shepherd, I would bring a lamb. If I were a wise man, I would do my part. Yet, what I can, I give him. Give my heart. Give your heart, your genuine interest and support to those on your table now that you still can. Cheers.